Welcome to all. Myself Dr. P.R. Krishnaveni. In this video, I am going to discuss about another non-petroleum fuel, biodiesel. In the earlier video, we had discussed about the two non-petroleum fuels, power alcohol and benzol. Biodiesel. It is non-petroleum based diesel fuel consisting of short chain alkyl, methyl or ethyl esters made by trans-esterification of vegetable or animal fat, which can be used in unmodified diesel engine vehicles. Biodiesel is standardized as monoalkyl ester, whereas regular diesel has long chain carbon atoms without ester group. So, coming to the structure of biodiesel. So, this is the structure of biodiesel. So, biodiesel is the standardized as monoalkyl ester. So, this is the monoalkyl ester group, whereas the regular diesel has long chain of carbon atoms without ester group. Without ester group means so, this is the structure of regular diesel. History of vegetable oils based fuels. Rudolf Christian Karl Diesel in 1900 debuted the first diesel engine running on peanut oil at the World's Exhibition in Paris. So, he is Rudolf Christian Karl Diesel. Rudolf Christian Karl Diesel was interested in using coal dust or vegetable oil as fuel, and in fact, his engine was run on peanut oil. Although these fuels were not better replacements, in 2008, the rise in fuel prices coupled with concerns about remaining petroleum reserves leading to the more widespread use of vegetable oil and biodiesel. So, this is the vegetable oil molecule. The large size of vegetable oil causes gel in cold weather. The gel formation is prevented by converting the vegetable oil into biodiesel. The vegetable oil is converted into biodiesel by a process called trans-esterification. This trans-esterification is carried using methanol and sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide as a catalyst. And not only that, whatever the water present in the vegetable oil, it should be removed. If not, water will react with the vegetable oil and form soap. So now I will show you the flow diagram of biodiesel production. So we will be taking the waste vegetable oil. The first tank is called as the dryer. Here water will be removed from waste vegetable oil. So otherwise water will react with vegetable oil and form soap. So in the first tank water will be removed from waste vegetable oil. Second one is called as the reactor. Here the trans-esterification process will be taking place. First the mixture will be heated, that means waste vegetable oil, methanol and potassium hydroxide are heated. Next they are allowed to cool. And stand for night. After allowing it to stand for a night, glycerol will be formed as a byproduct, and glycerol is insoluble and settle down at bottom. Next, third tank is called as the purification tank. Here glycerol, which is formed as a byproduct, will be removed, as well as methanol, that means the leftover methanol. These two will be removed. And in the third tank the catalyst potassium hydroxide will be removed, and this potassium hydroxide is removed using mist water. And in the fourth tank the mist water used in the third tank will be removed, and this mist water is removed by spraying hot air. Finally we will be getting the required biodiesel. Next, chemical reaction of biodiesel production. So this is the vegetable oil molecule. So already I showed you in the earlier slide about the production of biodiesel using the flow diagram. So there in the reaction tank we will be taking waste vegetable oil, and along with that we are adding methanol, in presence of catalyst potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide. As a result you will be getting CH3, CH2, 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 C double bond O, OCH3 plus glycerol, that is CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. So this is biodiesel. This is glycerol, which is formed as a byproduct. So in the starting of this video, I told you that biodiesel is the monoester of straight chain hydrocarbon. Socio-economic and environmental benefits. Biodiesel is renewable, biodegradable and non-toxic in nature. Low emissions of greenhouse gases when compared to fossil fuels. Fossil fuels means mainly contain carbon, so they will be releasing greenhouse gases on combustion. Increases in trade balance in Indian perspective. Indian perspective means by using biodiesel, our requirement for petroleum fuels will be decreased so that we can save the currency. Promoting environmental protection and energy security in the country. Meeting climatic change commitments. Growing variety of crops increases biodiversity. Promoting renewable energy sources. Generating rural employment opportunities. The best suited raw material for biodiesel is jatropha. The yield of biodiesel per hectare for jatropha is more than 4 times as much as fuel per hectare as soya bean and up to 10 times to that of corn. So that's why the better raw material or best suited material is jatropha. So this is the jatropha plant and these are the seeds. Indian initiatives. National Mission on Biodiesel has launched by Government of India. State governments designated special authorities to manage. Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas notified biodiesel purchase policy. Government institutes are working on technology and promotion. Public and private sectors are working on processing and end use. Next, few practicalities. The former President of India, late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, is one of the strong educators of jatropha cultivation for production of biodiesel. The State Bank of India provided a boost to the cultivation of jatropha in India by signing MOU with D.I. Mohan, a joint venture of D.I. Oils, to give loans to the tune of 1.3 billion rupees to local farmers in India. Andhra Pradesh has entered into a formal agreement with Reliance Industries for jatropha planting and has selected 200 acres land at Kakinada to grow jatropha. Disadvantages of biodiesel. Biodiesel is slightly higher fuel consumption due to low calorific value. Slightly higher nitrous oxide emissions than diesel fuel. Higher freezing point than diesel fuel. This may be inconvenient in cold countries. It is less stable than diesel fuel and therefore long-term storage of biodiesel is not recommended. That means long-term storage of biodiesel is not recommended. That means not more than 6 months. Thank you.